Make more money faster and easier than ever before thanks to this one of a kind system. I have not seen a system that has been designed like this system in the online space in my 13 plus years, and it's very, very exciting. Hey, my name is Paul Farmer, and today what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you all the different ways that this system is designed to help you make more money faster and easier while building a sustainable residual income. Notice I said sustainable, and I say sustainable because over my time in the space, I've built many different companies over the years. In one company, I sponsored over 1,000 people in less than 2 years. And what I can tell you when it comes to residual income, only one company, uh, other than the one I'm talking about today, has been paying me residual income. Now, that residual income from that one company is a shadow. Like it's barely anything compared to what I was making. So having sustainable residual income is extremely important if you want to create freedom in your life, meaning not having to worry about bills every month because you have this income that comes in month after month after month for work you did one time. All right, so we're in what's the back office of what's called the Home Business Academy. I've been with this company for over 4 years. They always over deliver on value, on support, do everything with integrity. With this new revamp, they really overdid themselves and they're in rare air now. So, what I want to do is just point out a few things. All right. So, one of the things you want to do if you're building a business that's going to have sustainable residual income, recurring income coming in month after month, is you want to have a product or products that are valuable, of course, that are serving a purpose, solving problems in the marketplace. We absolutely have that. But you also want to have like a community, right? You want to have a place where people can get support, they can get their questions answered. They can feel they're part of something bigger. They can be part of a bigger cause. You know, that's what keeps people around. And that's what we have here with the Home Business Academy. So right now I'm in what's called the Let's Go app. And I'm not going to go through the products. I really just want to show you the different systems that are in place to help you make more money faster and easier than ever before. Okay, so to start off, right at the top here, we have all the products. So we have this Let's Go product, it's only $10 to get started with that product. We have the funnel builder, it's $25 to get started. We have premium, it's $125. And we have Financial Literacy Academy that retails for 1,000, but you can actually start it for 500 one time if you get started within, I think it's a week of getting started. Okay. Now, one of the things I want to point out right away is if you were to come through and click on any of these and you didn't have the product, so let's just say you have this Let's Go, which is only $10, it's going to have something that pops up showing you, hey, you don't have this product, and give you the opportunity to purchase the product. So that's one of the ways when people come through this system, they're able to upgrade at any time, right? Um, so let me just show you kind of what it looks like. So for example, here's the event Freedom Fest. I don't have a ticket to this, so this is what I see. So if I want to get it, I can click here and get the ticket. You could also see right here, this is uh, all in red, meaning I can't access this until I buy a ticket. So that gives me an incentive to want to go and purchase because I want to see what's in here, right? So that's just part of this, okay? So that's one of the ways. So I'm going to come over here to the social platform. Now, in Home Business Academy, we have a full social media platform, kind of like Facebook. So remember I was talking about community and how important community is? Culture, super important. That's what we have here. You see people are posting all kinds of value, all kinds of updates. That's what's going on here. Now, right here, you have live recognition happening. So people are making sales, they're getting residual income. So maybe you've seen like in other groups where people will just post pictures uh, like ad tag message type groups where people are posting pictures of proof of sales, right? They're getting results, and that kind of gets people excited. Same idea here, only this is way more streamlined. It's all part of the platform. You can use this on your computer or on your phone, on your desktop or your phone. And you can see if you just scroll down, you could see, what's happening, that there's stuff happening in the company. So what happens a lot of the time in many different companies, at least my experience is, it's kind of dead. Like you have your back office, but you can't really see what's going on. And if you don't see people posting results, then people don't get excited, right? So if people don't get excited, then what's going to happen is they are not going to do anything. They're not going to go to work. They're not going to get excited because they don't see any excitement. Have you ever experienced that before? Well, that doesn't happen here because we have live recognition, you have all in members, you have Freedom Fest members. It's all right here. So that's another way. These are two other ways that are going to help you make more sales, bigger commissions, build a sustainable residual income. Because again, you could start at 10 bucks. Your member or whoever comes in here and sees all of this going on, guess what's going to happen? They're going to see this. They're going to be like, wow, look at all these commissions being made. Wow, look at all this value I'm getting, all the support I'm getting. And it's going to encourage them. Like it just happens naturally. Like you don't have to go and remind people to upgrade. They just do it because all these things are in place for that to happen. And I'm probably going to miss some of the places where we have subtle reminders where you can earn more income, get more value. The next thing I want to talk about is right here. So we have the news feed, we have Wealth Fit Flicks right here. Okay. Now, Wealth Flicks is for the all in members, meaning they purchased all the products. So they purchased Let's Go, Funnel Builder, Premium, and Financial Literacy Academy. Now, one of the things you're going to see here as I scroll through is you're going to see this little tag underneath people's names, right? And it says all in, all in. So what does that do? Well, that kind of like shows people that you're serious, that, wow, I want to get one of those little things under my name, like if you don't have it. So you can see there's a lot of all in members in here because that's where you get the most value and you make the most money. It just makes the most sense. So that's another little thing that they added in here that encourages people to want to be all in, which will, in effect, help you make more residual income and more upfront income. Now, right here, we have what's called Wealth Flicks. And if I were to click on this, I have Wealth Flicks, so it's going to pop open everything I have. But if you don't have Wealth Flicks, it's going to pop open a little thing that's going to say, hey, you need to be all in. You need to have all the products. I don't know exactly what it says because I have it. But if you don't have it, then it's going to pop up and tell you how to get it. And you have that option. Now, another thing that's really cool is when you come through the newsfeed here, what do we have? Right here, you can see Wealthflix is being advertised, and you can click on it right away and go right into it and watch the episode. So if I go down a little further, there's another one. So it's right in the news feed. So your members, now imagine this, your members, let's say you have someone that started at 10 bucks, your members in the platform, they're getting value, they're seeing what's going on, they're seeing, and I haven't got to everything, they're seeing everything in here. What's going to happen is they're going to want to upgrade. They're going to want to get more value and they're going to want to be able to make more money. Simple as that, because they see other people doing it, because we have social proof and because we have all these little things within the system that's going to help people want to buy more, get the products, get the most value in a natural way, not a pushy way, a natural way, a way that makes the most sense. Okay, so that's another one. I don't even know how many this is, what number I'm on. I'm going to come over here now. Okay, Right here, you see there's meetings. I believe there's 11 masterminds a week that happen, live masterminds that happen. We have 5 with premium, which is the traffic and conversion. That's where a 6-figure, 7-figure earner goes and markets over the shoulder and shows you and talks to you and answers your questions about exactly what they're doing and how they go about making consistent sales. So that's what that is. Now, I forgot to tell you what Wealthflix was. So let me come back. I'm going to go back here. Wealthflix is kind of like, they say it's like Netflix, but it's designed to help you make money, to learn how to think like create an unstoppable mindset, and also give you marketing strategies daily, Monday through Friday, in a short video. It's like 5 to 15 minutes maybe each day. So each day you get to tune in, and some of these are really good. I've learned a lot going through these. Sometimes I get a little behind because they come every day, but that's a bonus that you get when you decide to go all in. So if you're not all in, you're not going to be able to access this. So that's Wealthflix. Let me come back, and I want to come over here to right here. Okay, so you see Grow Rich Mastermind Call. This call's been going on, I want to say 11, 12 years. It's all about it's a call. You dial in. This call I was dialing in 2013 got me through some very challenging times. And it's all focused on the book Think and Grow Rich, The Science of Getting Rich, and other success books where they read part of the book and then they mastermind live together, um, going over what stood out, sharing insights, sharing life lessons, that kind of thing. So this is really a powerful call, and it's a free call. You can attend at any time. Now, what I love about this is it's just you click, you're in. Now, right below it, you see the daily T&C traffic and conversions mastermind. This goes on Monday through Friday. This is where 6 and 7-figure earners market over the shoulder and share exactly what they're doing to get consistent sales. So you can watch and learn, get your questions answered, bring your own work. They will go over it and help you. There's nothing like it around. Believe me, I've been doing this for over 13 years. There's nothing like it around. There's a lot of companies that try to be like this, but they just are not able to. So, well, let me just say this, okay? It's basically a coaching program. Now, if you um, do not have premium, so let's say you're a Let's Go member, you don't have premium, well, this box is going to pop up, but you won't be able to access it. And it's going to say, hey, you need to go ahead and get premium to access. So that's another way that your members are able to purchase the other products, which is going to help increase your residual income, help them get more value and be happier, right? So, so that's another. So all these meetings that are going on, they're right here, right on the platform. You can't miss them, and they are going to, help people easily get into the meetings. Because before it was a little confusing, nobody knew where to go. Now they're right here, and it will light up when it's time. It'll light up. It'll go green, and you can just click and you go right in. It's really cool. All right, so there's that. I want to go over just a few more things because there's a lot in here, but I want to come over here to affiliates. And one of the things I do want to show before I go any further is I'm just going to go to my links, and I want to show you what it looks like when someone wants to purchase, right? So, because this is another way for you to be able to make more money without doing anything extra. That's built right in. Okay, so I'm just going through and looking for I got the Let's Goal, which is our $10 product, just a life transformation app, productivity app. I use it every single day. Goal development app, habit tracker. I mean, just everything you could ever need. Journal, notes, all of that. Uh, so you can see the page here. One, got my picture on it, but the other thing here, right here, you have some check boxes, right? So they come in $10 right away. They're seeing, oh wow, I could add the funnel builder, right? Click on that. Oh, I can get $100 residuals and the AI copywriter. Click on that, and they give you that for 2 weeks free. So you're not even paying for it. It's free for 2 weeks. So you can check out the coaching and everything and the whole product, the whole entire thing. You can test out for 2 full weeks for free if you check that box. So that's really cool. And then once they go out of this, they're going to be offered one other product back over here, Financial Literacy Academy. Okay, and that pays you $400 commissions if they take the offer. If they wait and they buy it at 1,000, you make an $800 commission on that, and that's a one-time payment. Okay, so I wanted to show you that. I also want to show you another thing that's really cool. So if I go here, now we just go start here. Let me see, affiliate training. Let me just go back real quick. Right here. Okay, so I'm in the affiliate training. Now, look at what's below the training. This is where we start. We start with the fast start, right? Look at, click here to go all in. So if someone clicks here, they can instantly go all in, like in all the products, get all the value, make all the money. So that's another thing. In the fast start training, they do talk about the importance of getting the most value and positioning yourself to make the most money. So that's another little reminder right there that's going to help you make more money without doing anything extra. Like these are all built right into the system. So your members go through, they're seeing this stuff. Some of them are going to start upgrading just because they're seeing all this stuff. Another really cool thing right here is this income calculator. And I use this all the time. And the reason I use this is because what I'll do is I'll ask a prospect if I'm talking to someone I'm talking to, hey, out of curiosity, how much money do you need to make a month, or how much do you want to make a month? A lot of times people don't even have a clue what they want to do, right? So you kind of have to help them with that, but sometimes they'll spit out a number. So let's just say I like to say 3,000 because I mean if you're making an extra 3,000 a month, uh, you're probably doing okay. You know, you probably put some money. I'm not saying that's your total income. That's an extra $3,000 a month, an extra $3,600, $36,000 a year coming through. Okay, that's monthly income. Okay, so let me just, and right away it calculates it. It tells you. So I could tell them, hey, look, if you're at the Let's Goal, you're gonna need 375 sales to make a $3,000 a month income. If you're just at the funnel builder, then you're going to need 150. If you're just at premium, you're going to need 30. So you see how this works? If you have all three products, all three residual products, then it's only 24 members. Now, I don't know about you, but I've had a lot of experience over the years. I've been in many different companies, not proud of it, but I have. And I've been parts of many different compensation plans. And the majority of the compensation plans out there, you are not able to make $3,000 residual income with 24 members. There's no possible way. It's more like thousands of people on your team. So that's really cool. But here we go. Right down here, look at this. So they're on the calculator, they're seeing the numbers, they're like, okay, I got my goal. Because if you don't have a goal, if you don't have a plan, then you're just flying blind, right? So you need to know your numbers. You need to know exactly how many sales you need to make, which is hard to do in a lot of other companies. Not in this one. This one straight up shows you exactly how many sales you need. Boom, I want to make 3,000 a month. There's 24 sales. Oh, ready to maximize residual income? There's the box. There's another place. A few other places I want to talk about, and there probably are a lot more that I'm covering. I know like Sage, the AI chatbot, their sales have come from this, from people just using this, getting questions answered, and they go and upgrade, they go and buy. Um, During the live coaching, so if I come back over here to social, during the live coaching sessions, they always congratulate the people that are have gone all in, and they always talk about the importance of that. So those are just some of the ways. There are more ways, believe me, and I'm sure they're going to be adding even more. But imagine you have a system like this where it's designed to create community and culture, provide support, provide value, and to just naturally have your members want to purchase more products so they get more value and make more money because they're seeing all these little subtle reminders everywhere on the page. Like that's fantastic, right? When I saw this, it blew me away because I haven't seen anything like this ever. Okay. Maybe it's out there. I doubt it because they built this from the ground up and they put in everything they wanted and they continue to add more to it as we go. We've gotten so many more updates since they launched this. They're just adding more and more and more and more value. So if you're looking for a way to create sustainable residual income, go to liveyourbeachlifetoday.com or just go to the link in the description and decide to get started. I promise you, you cannot go wrong with this program. This program, in my opinion, based on my 13 plus years of experience and being in many different programs and experiencing a ton, right? Um, Stands above all of them. Like there's just like I'm at a place now where I don't even really want to invite people to other things because they're just not going to match like how this works, the value, the support, the culture, all the things that matter when you want to create a sustainable residual income. On top of that, it just feels really good to share this with other people. Like, have you ever been in a place where you're in a program and yeah, you want to make sales, but something isn't aligning, right? Something is off, and you literally botch the sale because you don't feel right about it. Like, have you ever experienced that? I know I have many times. Like, I used to sell high ticket, you know, and because I didn't feel the value for the product matched the price, it was really challenging me for me to sell that product because one, I have a conscience, but two, I want to make sure you get the value you're paying for. Actually, I want you to get more value than you're paying for, and I 100% believe, based on my experience over 4 years, that you will get way more than you pay for here. One last thing before I go, and let me see if I can find it. What's really cool about this program too is with every sale, if you look right down here, a percentage of your commission, they pay you 80% commission, so a percentage of the sale goes to feed starving children, feed my starving children. And they have the numbers right here, how many meals, and this is up to date right here on the page, so you can always see what's going on. And there's a whole thing about that as well. Um, so it just feels good. It's something, you're doing something to help, kids that really do need to, have meals, and you can stand tall and be proud to promote this because they don't do anything stupid and funny and things that will just mess up your income and screw over your team, your members, your customers. Um, and I could tell you many, many stories of how that happened. That's why I'm here. That's why I'm promoting this. That's why I'm sharing this. I hope you got value. Again, just go to the link in my description or reach out to me, leave a comment. I'm more than happy to answer any of the questions you may have. And with that, make it a great day, and I'll see you next time.